I think certainly there are examples of fundraising in the scriptures. You could also say, instead of fundraising, we might say development, we might say resource mobilization. In so many ways, that God resources his ministries and his work around the world. We like to think of fundraising as building rational relationships with people. It's all about relationships. It's not about a transaction. It's not about an arrangement. It's not even about a donation. It's about having a God-honoring, authentic relationship between our ministry or our church and the people who help resource it. I think examples in Scripture include Moses when the tabernacle was built. People brought not only their material goods, they brought their expertise, they brought their craftsmanship, if you read the Scriptures. David building the temple, same thing. And David's story is interesting because guess what? David knew he would never see the temple being built. He knew there's a legacy that he was leaving for God's people because of what he was orchestrating and what he was putting together. The book of Acts, helping widows and orphans in the New Testament church, another great example. Resourcing widows and orphans through relationships with them through a small body of believers found in the first century church. I love Nehemiah. I wrote a book on Nehemiah. But Nehemiah really points out this idea of not just pursuing what God has called you to do, but doing it in a way that you bring everybody's talents, everybody's skills. I think it's chapter 3. The priests built from this section of the wall to this section. The brothers from Tekoa built from this section to this section. They all had their part to play in how God was resourcing the rebuilding of the city and bringing his people back together.